Hey there, how's it going? And welcome to the community call for April 2023. In this one, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently because we just had the live community call on the Tailwarden Discord server. Unfortunately, though, the community call gods were not on my side. I had a good few technical difficulties, so the recording of the community call is missing a couple of key sections, and also I wasn't able to host it. And the good thing though is that I know I'm on a great team because Mohammed very quickly jumped in and hosted the community call. So we're gonna cut now to him and to the updates and the news that he has to bring us. And I'll be back also in a little bit with the sections that we're missing. So without further ado, let's get to it and see what's new in Komiser.
So this month was quite packed with features, which you can find the full changelog either on the public roadmap of Komiser or on our website. So I will start first with what we have shipped recently on Komiser, which is like the latest version 3.0.14. On this release, we have added the support of AWS VPC endpoints, as well. Like we have improved overall the backend by fixing some errors that were reported by the community, like especially when it comes to the EC2 Elastic IP addresses, as well BigQuery resources. On the previous version of Komiser, we have added a bunch of new AWS sources. So we have added the support of OpenSearch, snapshots, spot instances, CloudWatch metrics, as well. We added the support of GCP Cloud Functions. On the 3.0.12, we have added the support of additional GCP services. So we have collected Redis instances, gateway, KMSKs, this clusters.
So just to jump in where Mohammed got cut off, he was talking about the services added to the GCP integration. We also shipped IAM roles and SQL instances, as well as AWS IAM roles. Later on, he goes on to mention the ways that a potential contributor can find issues to work on, and also where a contributor could find the future features that we're going to be working on.
So as always, you can see the roadmap on what's going to be included in the upcoming weeks here. So feel free to check the roadmap. And again, if you have any ideas, you can also include it on the roadmap so that we can also take it into consideration. And if you have any issues when it comes to using the product, feel free to join our community on Discord or by creating an issue on GitHub. And if you want to contribute to the project, we have a bunch of good first issues on the project. As you can see here, you can filter them out by clicking on good first issues. We have like issues for different type of providers. Like recently we have added issues for Tencent cloud provider, but we have also other good first issues for AWS, GCP, and the rest of cloud providers that we currently support. And in case you want to contribute to the project, feel free to go to the documentation, and under the contribution section, you will find some guidelines on how to get started with Komiser, as well as a video that explain how to add like a new feature to Komiser, either to the backend or like to the front end. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to join us and we will add you to the contributors channel where you can meet and discuss your contribution with the team, but also with the rest of the community contributors. So that's when it comes to Komiser releases. In addition to the like new features that we have included on this monthly releases, we also created a lot of content when it comes to the blog posts. So this month we have written or published 2 blog posts, one about like the GCP support on Komiser. So on this blog post you will find how to integrate your GCP accounts to Komiser so that you can create your inventory. And the cool thing with that is that if you are using a multi-cloud infrastructure, for instance, on both GCP and AWS now. With one single dashboard, you can have all the resources in one single place. We have also a tutorial that was created or published this month about how to deploy Komiser to AWS with Terraform. So currently you can deploy Komiser to your cloud account or your cloud infrastructure in different ways, like either by grabbing the binary based on your operating system, or like by installing Komiser as a homebrew package if you are using Mac. You can also deploy it as a Docker image, but because we want to simplify the deployment process, especially for users that use AWS as a cloud provider, now you can do that simply by using Terraform. So we have created a Terraform module that you can use out of the box, and it will deploy all the needed resources on your AWS account. And this tutorial describe how Komiser will be deployed on your AWS account. So basically, we are going to deploy Komiser within an EC2 instance. And within this EC2 instance, it will be set behind a cloud load balancer, and this load balancer will be pointing to a DNS record so that you can access your Komiser from your private VPC. So I won't go through the tutorial. You can find it on our tailwarden.com/blog section, and you can find also all the resources. And at the end of the tutorial, you will have one user-friendly link that you can use to access your Komiser dashboard. And speaking of the content, we have also created new videos on our YouTube channel. So for those who are not yet a subscriber, so feel free to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date. And in terms of content that was created this week, so this month, sorry. So first we have initialized a new series, which is called how to take control back of your infrastructure. This series simplify or explain different concepts about cloud providers. So we have already published one video this month about what is cloud tagging, which explains the purpose of tagging and why does it matter. We also shared a second short video about AWS CIS framework, and we are going to do weekly short videos about this series every week. On each week, we are going to take an advanced or a complex topic, and we are going to simplify it under 1 minute. So if you have any ideas about topics that you think we can record videos about, feel free to suggest them on our Discord community. We have also hosted 2 events on our Discord this month. So first, we started our first AMA event, which is Ask Me Anything, where we had Bart Farrell as our first guest. So Bart is a community developer, and he's very well-known person within the SNCF community. And during that event, he explained how to build an open source community, and how you can contribute to the open source community, and how to make the community grow when it comes to the metrics. So feel free to check out the recording in case you have missed the event. We also hosted our second Warden's Assembly workshop, and on this workshop we have covered how to build a Jenkins cluster in AWS from scratch. And during this event, we have showcased how to use Terraform, how to use Baker, and how also to use or to build a CI/CD pipeline for a serverless application. So for this event, you can find as well the recording on our YouTube channel, and you can find also the different source code that was used for this event on this repository. So you can find for the latest event, but also for the first event that we have hosted last month, which was about building a GMO cloud generator with ChatGPT. So you can find the source code for both events on this repository. And this month, we are going to host a second AMA. So stay tuned for the guests that will be announced in the upcoming days. As well, we are going to host our third workshop, so which is going to happen in the upcoming 2 weeks. And again, if you want to be a guest either for the AMA or you want to present something for the Warden's Assembly Workshops series, feel free to drop us a message on our Slack, on our Discord, or send a message to Jake, and we can schedule something in the upcoming weeks. So that's all for the community content update. In terms of what's coming next, and additional to those events, we are going to host our first office hours, but this time for the contributors. So we are going to host our first contributors office hours next week on Tuesday. We are going to announce the event as well, the specific date and time today. So it's a good opportunity for the new contributors, but also for the contributors or the seasoned contributors of the project to connect and also meet the team. So we are going to cover or explain the long-term roadmap of Komiser and why we have started this project and what are the different features that are coming next, as well showcase the different features that our design team are working on, and also share with you how you can become a maintainer for the project so that you can help us grow the open source community. And that's pretty much it for the community update.
So that's pretty much it. Thanks a million to Mohammed for covering all of that and for hosting in my place. I just wanted to mention that we're really excited to get started with the contributor office hours that'll take place on Tuesday. Later on today, which is Friday the 5th of May, I'll share the exact time and schedule that the contributor office hours will take place. More than likely it will be at 3:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I'm saying that because a lot of the contributors that will be taking part are based in India. So having said that, I also wanted to say thank you for the patience to everyone who was watching the community call live and had to bear me wrestling with my Discord issues. And hopefully for the next time we will have overcome all of these technical difficulties. Thanks a million for watching, and we're really looking forward to the month of May. We have a lot of cool things coming down the pipeline. See you on the Discord server. All the best. Bye.